Now that LaMelo has his own signature shoe, he probably won't be wearing these, but he did wear the originals. This is the 2.0, the Puma Court Rider.
Yeah.
Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and review on these potential bad boys right here. This is the Puma Court Rider 2.0. So yes, this is the second version. The first version was okay. These ones though, these look kind of badass. They also feel really good too, so exciting. So first things first, like I was saying earlier, LaMelo Ball is kind of their main guy right now. They do have other athletes, but all eyes are on LaMelo at all times. I guess that's what happens when you're not from here.
I get it. Very punny.
It wasn't a pun. It was just,
I just want, you say that a lot now. I just wanted to say it.
Well, I say it when it's a pun. That wasn't a pun.
Oops, sorry.
The outsole on these guys is very similar, if not identical to the originals, at least in terms of the traction pattern itself, because it's not really a pattern, it's a name.
Puma.
Yeah, it says Puma everywhere, man. This Puma traction though is no joke. For some reason, this rips like crazy. So if you were interested in something with all court feel and all grip, this right here is probably gonna be a go-to for you. Also, this stuff will last really well outside. All of these little like letters, I guess. This reminds me of alphabets. Remember that? That was a great cereal.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, I don't know why I just said that. Even the box was blue.
Okay.
Unless you had like the purple ones, I think. They might have had marshmallows or something, but I don't like those kind of marshmallows. They're all like weird and crunchy. But anyways, all of these grooves that make up each letter and everything are nice and thick, so they are going to grip inside as well as outdoors. They'll also wear really evenly as well, so that's always a plus, especially if you're an outdoor guy. You want something that's going to wear fairly evenly so that you don't just like ruin a section of the traction and you start sliding around everywhere and all that stuff. You can't really see it. I'll try to get it in the B-roll, but there's like so many waves in this dude, it's so cool. It makes the shoe very flexible. It also makes that Pro Foam, which is the midsole, so it's not their Nitro Foam or Pro Foam Plus. This is the same ride that we got in the previous model, as well as, I think the hardwood was the one that was a little bit more popular, right? The Clyde hardwood. Am I fucking up again?
You butcher these names so much that
I
I
know.
no longer know them anymore.
I clearly don't know. I cannot remember these names for anything. I don't know why my memory is so good back in the day, but like right now it's awful. But I'm pretty sure the hardwood was the mesh front and the leather backed ones, the one that had the wrap around the midsole. So that's the same exact type of foam, and when you have all of those grooves underneath your foot like that, it allows the footbed or the material itself, the foam if you will, to really like bend and maneuver. It allows for a lot of flexibility, mobility, stability. It's a great setup. This is dope. Puma's killing it right now. I gotta say, man, like Puma is highly underrated. Oh, it was the hardwood. Thank you. Fact checker Jody, right in the back there. Right in the back there. No. I shouldn't have said that. Whoa. Felt like Charles Barkley for a second.
That's terrible.
You grab him from behind. We grab your man from behind. Oh man, your bodies are banging.
Pumba, not in front of the kids.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, like I was saying, the midsole itself is Puma's Pro Foam. It actually feels quite good in this shoe, which is surprising because I did not like it in the previous stuff. I do really love their Pro Foam Plus and their Nitro Foam. This stuff though reminds me a lot of a Kyrie. One of the more recent Kyries that I've been wearing lately on court is Nike Kyrie Low 5s. The shoe is awesome, but it has no cushion. Even though I know that there's a zoom unit in there, but you can't feel it. The midsole is really stiff. This midsole in comparison feels a lot more fluffy, which is kind of cool because you're still really low to the ground. Again, super stable. The way that this thing like wraps up right here around your foot and really kind of cages you in, acts like an outrigger as well as a bumper or a reinforcement, so you're sitting in the footbed. These are things that I absolutely love in basketball footwear, and they're all present on this little guy right there, and these are not going to break the bank. I don't know how much they are because we actually grabbed ours from overseas at our good friends from ID for Shoes, so we paid a little bit more. But if you just wait a little bit, if you wanted to be patient, you can grab them from the States whenever they become available. If you're impatient like me, then you can grab them from ID for Shoes. We'll have a link down below in the description box. I will say, design thing, not a performance thing or a feature or anything like that, but they threw in their Puma Form Strip logo everywhere on these. They're obviously here in the back, right there at the toe, all over the outsole. 1, 2, 3, 4, crazy. Anyways, the upper itself actually feels really nice. This is the part that I think is like a drastic upgrade compared to the original one. The original ones just look a little funky to me. I didn't like the toe down view, so whenever I put them on, I look down and be like, yo, these are hideous. These guys though look really slick and really sexy, especially in this like monotone, like one solid color. I really do like it. You can see all the different textures within each material, which is also a huge plus. So this toe rand right here is a synthetic leather. It's then stitched to what feels like jersey material, but it's not quite jersey material. I love this though. It looks really neat. I don't know why, it just has this really cool visual aesthetic to me, and I really dig it. The back half is ripstop, and I don't love that usually, but used sparingly like this, I don't mind it whatsoever, especially since it's not the forefoot, which they did do in the MB1s. And in addition to the synthetic leather overlay, there are other overlays in there, some of which are synthetic leather, other ones are basically like TPU based stuff. Oh, and then you have the nylon straps right there, which also act as suspension or a bridge or lockdown and all that stuff. So you got it all over there in the forefoot and midfoot. I think this is gonna be a banger, especially for the price, because this is gonna be one of their lower priced models, where the MB1 is kind of like their top tier offering. And those aren't even expensive either, retail wise, if you can get them for retail. Resellers, man, they taking everything, bro. They're like, oh, you like this?
Yoink.
Dude, come on.
You ready to do sizing?
I am. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size, so whatever you typically wear, that's exactly what I would order. I know that you don't care about basketball and performance and stuff like that because you don't play or anything, but as a casual, like if you just see these.
The colorway right now, I know that you said that you like it. The back is like throwing my eyes for a loop. Like
You think it's too clashy?
It's almost like it's gonna be something where you put 3D glasses on. Like that's what it's doing to my eyes. So I don't love that. But I mean, I do love it because if you're taking these out on court or whatever, like I'm the girl who like dresses like a highlighter when she like runs down the street. So on court, I feel like you should be able to do that as well. But
I just had the weirdest visual
of me.
of you running down the street looking like a highlighter, doing the Kermit the Frog, ah, like that. That'd be hella funny. You don't even like how these logos are like 69 in the back? I love that.
I wasn't sure what was going on with the logo there. I wasn't even sure if it was the logo, so. But
Oh, it's
now
the
I see
logo.
it.
It's two logos, and they are enjoying each other's company.
Actually, the way that they place the logos on the bottom, I
Reminds
think
me of the
it's
11s
like.
a little bit.
Oh, I was gonna say it reminds me of our son's like half Venom, half Spider-Man. Anybody else see it? Cause
No, I dig it.
so
It kind of looks like the eyes too.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that too. They should actually make those a different color rubber, like white.
or this weird orange.
Do a collab with Marvel. Even though they're with Adidas right now, but still, I'm sure that they would take more licensing money. They'd have no problem with that.
Are you allowed to do that? Like once you've locked in a place with one shoe company, are you allowed to also be like, well,
Unless
they offered us money
Yeah,
too?
unless the contract states exclusive.
Okay.
Then yeah, you can license your brand out to anybody. You know how many people are making Ninja Turtles right now? Too many. Too many.
We were out yesterday and we passed up by like a GNC, and you can get yourself some Ninja Turtle pre-workout.
For real, and they call it ooze. I was like, bro, come on, man. You are taking everything from me. Some things just don't need to be collabed with, you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird.
They're trying to get all of you guys who were like born in the 80s, 90s being like, you need to like bulk up or
Yeah, did you read The Last Ronin? I mean, like, come on, man, get out of here, bruh. Anyways, if you were interested in these guys, I don't know when they're releasing, but they feel really good if you love court feel and traction. So stay tuned for updates on our socials and things like that. I'm sure when we see them available, we'll like tweet them out and all that. Or I'm not gonna do it, but the WearTesters account will do it. Sound off below and let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Were you a fan of the first one, or are you looking forward to the second one? Thank you for watching. Thanks for all the support, and until next time, guys, have a good one.